Hello, hello, it's Wesel here, and thanks for joining me as I continue on my adventures in SnowRunner on hard mode. And today we're at day 35 here in Sardinia. So we are continuing to notch up the days, and yeah, we're probably just keeping track with the contracts as we go. We've had a bit of trouble the last couple of days. We're just tipping over like anything. So we had a really bad day 2 days ago. I think we tipped over 3 or 4 times. And then yesterday we ended up with a little fall off a cliff at the very end of the day. So just dropped our wheel off and it was enough to just slip over the edge. So today we'll pick up with the Voron and try and sort things out and see if we can't actually do a day without tipping over. So anyway, let's get stuck in. We will have a good day by decree. It's going to be a good day. And yes, we'll use the Voron to go and get the Tayga. But I've also just noticed, before I start doing that, I'm just going to look at the map because there's a contract called Waste Not Want Not? Yes. Where are they going? Pumping site in the Warden's place. Yes. So there's, we're not far from there. I'm kind of thinking we might just nip down, get the, in particular, get the wooden plank, because that's definitely on the way. We might try and see if we can get this one done. So we'll come around here and try and do a bit of a mad shortcut if we can down to the farm, but I don't think we're going to jump off there. Maybe we can't get a really good shortcut, so we'll have to go the long way. Well, maybe we can go down here. Yeah, let's go down here. And then down there. Oh, okay. They've got like stakes around their trees. Right, so that's why you want to probably be more careful going through there. Okay. But we've got the... So watch out for stakes around the trees. Go down here between them. That's the way. So we should be able to pick up the 2-package sand of wooden planks in here. The 2-package sand have to go back to where we just were before. I'm wondering if I might do that first. And the wooden plank goes up to the Warden's house, which is more on the way where I want to go. But we may do that second. Right. Plus we're going to need some fuel. Let's just have a little look here before we go all excited and fire off everywhere. To get to the pumping station, we pretty much have to come all the way back and up again. There's not much we can do other than that. Can't climb up these mountains here, I don't think. And then, what is it? The Warden's house is over here. So that's kind of on the way. So what I think we'll do is I think we'll come to this intersection point here and drop off the wooden planks. And then, yeah, pick them back up on the way through. No, don't drop them off here. Drop them off where I want to. That's a bit radical, wasn't it? Oh, okay. The field is much more angled than I thought it was. Just trying to be a bit careful and not throw those planks off before we need to. There's a good spot to drop them. And we'll pick them back up on our way through. After we've dropped these off. Yeah. Oh, that looks really interesting. Out the way. Problem is, if we go up... Oh, we might be able to go up there. Oh, shall we give it a go? Sometimes you have to try these things. Ooh, try these things without tipping over. If we tip over, it's not the end of the world. We will bring something else over to get us. It's going to be quite a bit quicker if we can get up here without too much trouble. Now, it could well be that we can't get up here. I'm almost looking at that little path around there to make it look a bit easier. We've got trees. So we can go around the tree side a bit more. Oh, what's through there? Yeah, taking that. Just held onto that. That was super close. That was a lot worse than I thought it was. The angle we came through then, because I was trying to miss the tree. Wow, that was close, wasn't it? Look at the angle we're on. Horrible angle. So I've currently grabbed a tree, but I don't know which one. So let's grab one we choose to grab. And I'm then going to try and get myself a bit flatter to the ground. As in, I'll back that way and nose more this way. It's still really, really tippy. Seems not so bad, actually. Of course, everything's on the low side. Don't like it. Don't like it at all. Don't like it one little bit. There's no good big tree up ahead of us. It's as in where that little tree is. I don't want a little tree, I want a big tree. What are you? You're a big tree. Yeah. So frightened. Right. Finally, got ourselves a bit squarer. Now, hopefully we can still reach all three of our cargo. Definitely get two of them, but I don't know where... Oh, that's right, we only got two now. That's right. I don't know where the third one went. But we took it off, didn't we? Turning. Crane is buggered. Crane doesn't know where to go. It's wrecked itself. Right, again. Wow, what a start to the day. And once again, trying to take a shortcut when you don't really know where it goes can be a bit disastrous. Okay. Could be worse. I think I'm going to be able to get down into that ravine though, which is kind of what I need to do. Now, currently I've got a winch on a tree somewhere. We go with a big swing. That could have been a lot worse. Try and get my wheels back under me again. That wasn't what I meant. Doobie. Can't believe that just happened. Stupid. When you let go of the winch when you mean to turn off the handbrake, that's always a bit of a stupid thing to do. Oh, so now we've got two trucks on their sides. All right. And then neither of them are in very nice positions. Man, all we are doing is trying to sort out the big messes we keep making. I don't know if it's just that we're not really concentrating at the moment, or not giving it enough focus, or just trying to be too clever. This will be a bit thumpy bumpy, but it should be okay. Give me a bit of traction. Great big nose. What's the chance of getting 3 trucks upside down? I think we're stuck in this little waterway because I don't think we can get out of here. Let's go back the way we were. Actually, we probably could have gone backwards, couldn't we? Often with this truck, going backwards is better than going forwards. Because it doesn't have a big nose in the way. Yeah, I don't know that we'll get up here now. Oh dear. Let's go backwards. So I've attached myself to that tree, so it should be okay to sort of Spider-Man swing around. Ooh, too much. There we go. Yes, so sometimes with this truck you're better off going backwards than forwards. Let's go and see who we can go and help out. We had to bring this truck back from over here anyway to get back to the garage. So it's a little bit out of our way, but not too bad. Why are we on a big rock? So we're going to go and fuel up at the fuel station and then head around and work out the best way to save the Voron. Later on, I can sort out the Tayga. Yeah, quickly filled that up. Then we'll have to have a look at the map and just try and work out what's the best way, whether we should come to the Voron from above or from below. Probably below, but we'll check the map and have a bit of a look. heading through the train station. We'll just top up our fuel from the step that we left here a while ago. And then I'll check the map as to whether we want to stay low or go high. Let's have a little look. So our Voron, unfortunately, is here. My plan would be to come up this way. He's lying on his side there. So, yeah, that's going to end up being a little bit annoying. I'm kind of thinking we might come down from above. Okay. Right. Now, we've got two options now. We can either be scaredy cats and go the way via the gateway, really. Or actually, we might try and brave the rather nasty little ravine. Now we know how nasty it is. We might do something like this. In that way, it won't hurt us as much. So I can get back out of them. Or what was it there? Made it do that. Well, that's fine. Oh, that's right, I can't get through that wall. It's so much easier if I could get through that wall. I can't. No. I tried that before. I kind of want to go through here, I think. And grassy. That looks like that's our ravine, I think. It's there. We want to travel along to get to the Voron. This part of it's pretty easy. I think the hardest bit is where we are, quite literally right now. Where the Voron is. If we'd got through there, I think we would have been pretty fine. Alright, I'm not going to make any effort to stand him up as such. We're just going to drag him this way and then try and work out how we'll get the cargo in a minute. Good enough that we could go to the back now. Right. Probably too close to that rock, I think. his engine on, see if he can use his driving wheels. Come on, Voron, drive forward. You know what I want you to do. Drive forward. That's it. Use your own wheels. You got your engine on. Actually, even though he's down, I can make drive him. Yeah, that's all I wanted you to do, is to use your own driving wheels. Pick up your two things and everything will be fine. We're actually sitting on a rock, which is why we're wobbling around all over the place. Right, finally. Get onto that. Yes, he did. I got better that way. I think he's out of the way. Try the same path up in the grassy bit. Yeah, so if we'd just been able to get over that little rocky part where we were, we would have made that. It's a bit disappointing, but, you know, it is what it is. Can't be helped. Just needed a bit of Azov 7 help. This will then let us deliver these guys to the pumping station. We'll come back and sort out the other one. That turn right, did I? Trying to miss the water and then couldn't make the turn. Silly. Right, so that's the first bit done. Task is there, but I think it's a drop spot for something that we obviously have to take to the mountainside. Don't know what yet. It might be solar panels, I think, if I remember. top up our fuel from the Azov 7 and then let him run back to the fuel station or train station. Big fuel station, go all the way round to the garage. No, that's a bit too much. 57, no, other way. Other look. Don't want to run him short so that he can't get back to the fuel station. That would be annoying. Needless to say, we're not trying to go down the ravine. We're going along, even though it's more boring. Now there's a nasty bump here that we seem to always hit. Those rocks there will do damage if you're not creeping along like we just were. Right, so we're now almost back to the little bridge where we started the day. So far, have I got virtually no suspension left? Is that what that's telling me? Wow. I looked at that and thought our suspension was perfect. What it's telling me is I have one dot of suspension left. So we are going to have to try and find a way to service this truck. We don't have much around. I think everything that's got a spare parts on it is in the other map. Yeah, we're definitely going to be in trouble with that suspension like that. But we can pick up our wooden planks now and take them on to the Warden's house, which is at the just on the other side of the fuel plant. Okay, so here we are at the fuel plant. Just got to take these through. And hillside. I want to stop here for a second. Have a look at what fuel we need, if any. So none for that. None for that. No, 2 for that going to the service station. Oh, the service hub, yeah. Yep. So that's not great for us. Okay, so none of the tasks, well, only the one task needs them. And cement, wooden planks, packaged sand, consumables, spare parts, wooden planks. It's in the other map. Water, water, water. Free some spare parts. All parts made with boiler. Okay, oh, sorry. Set of contracts, sausage. Nope. 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 Don't need much fuel. Or fuel to the central entrance. Yeah, that's a bit too hard. No, I haven't done east to west anyway, so can't do much there. Okay, so we need 4 fuel to the central entrance. The only other thing that needed fuel, 2. So we might do 2 to the service station. So if we could carry 2 fuel, we could bring them. Oh, it's hardly worth it, is it? Because the fuel station's on the main road. Not worth it. You can sort of bring them around a bit, sort of thing. Oops, I'll go down there, you see. But we don't need a lot more fuel, so we need 6 more fuel for the rest of the map. Just in one task and one contract. Where's his house? Oh, goodness. Over there. So we might take a photo there, just because I haven't taken a photo yet. That'll be fun. Let's do that. Okay. Waste not, want not. Hooray! Okay. Well, that's good. I'm turning up here without falling over. And then we'll head on and find the poor old Tayga. Which is on its side, up near the gateway. And we might even do the final delivery with the Voron. We'll just see, because it's just for 2 hay bales, as you can see there. Nearly missed the turn. very gently so I don't damage my suspension. I reckon I've got all of about 1 or 2 points left. Just up here a bit. There he is. I can see him already. Kind of just fell off the edge of that rock there. I don't know how we'll go about doing that. We'll see. Like that? No, not going to work like that. Moves around a bit. To get a little bit better angle. We may have to detach the truck and do this with the truck first. Right, very good. Okay. The truck is good. Cargo's jumped out and rolled away, but that's okay. What angle are we on then? Got a fair way apart, haven't they? These guys. Must have rolled. Hopefully got 2 of these now. Neither of them got much fuel, so we're just going to take everything out of the Tayga. Make sure the Voron can do it. Now, where's the path? One pretty much right in front of us. We might take, even though we fixed the bridge on the other one. So obviously we are desperately short of fuel. We might bring the little Zix 566 back. Take him all the way around to the fuel station. Got a bit of fuel on the way. Turn tighter than that. Definitely. Thought this little path, etc., would be easier with the Voron than with the Tayga with its semi-trailer on. That's probably a good call. Go north of the village. There we go. Hooray. Okay. So in terms of things still to do, we're starting to get there. Last run before the cold is 2 hay bales and 2 fuel. And we can get hay bales from either farm. Oh, okay, and they have to go fifth side house, last house. Yeah, right, so they're all going over here. Okay, so again, it's going to be probably a Voron-y sort of one. Steep climb, 2 service parts, and oh, right, and 3 solar panels. So that is a semi-trailer, and that's got to go back to where we were. Yeah, okay. Cleaning up farm is 2 garbage to the railway station, a semi-trailer. Solar panel and a service spare parts. Right, so that's very Voron-y. 1 solar panel, 1 service spare parts. Where do we get this? Oh, we get them from our from our intersection service spare parts spot. So that might be a good one to do. Let's get a solar panel, which is not far from here. Somehow, I've got to work out how I'm going to get fuel. Now, I've got fuel at that generator trailer up at the service of the town centre. I don't know that we're going to get that all the way there in 79 litres. So we just want 1 solar panel. Yes, we do need to get a lot of solar panels, but 1 will do for the moment. Cross country. It's a bit scary, but I think we'll give it a go. The only thing is whether or not we'll get back to the main road with any fuel at all. Let's just have a look where we're going, shall we? So we kind of want to go this way, I think, don't we? Oh, I see there's a high road and a low road. Yeah, that's fine. We'll take the low road. Along this way. So, will we have enough fuel? Probably not. Not quite the right turn there. We want to actually go back to the left. Doesn't help getting lost when you're running short on fuel. If we possibly can, we're going to try and get to the generator trailer to get some fuel. Here comes damage. Right, check that out. We made it. Now, which way do we go? Right, we go this way. Can we get to the generator trailer on 34 litres of fuel? Hopefully we can. And we'll also bring the generator trailer over towards more to where the service spare parts are, the intersection. So I'm not going to try and pick up the service spare parts now. Get them after we fueled up. Now, today's been quite eventful, hasn't it? We've sort of toddled around and done quite a few things. Despite rolling the Voron earlier on. Fuel tank hit, not a suspension hit. Well, I think we are certainly mastering the art of running down to the very lowest fuel lots that we can. We did 4 litres a couple of days ago, and then 2 litres in the Tayga to get to the fuel station yesterday, I think it was. And now we're going to be down to about 10 litres, looking up to get to the generator trailer. And there he is. Let's turn around. Heaps to spare. Feels so much better, eh, Warden? I don't know what I'm going to do about that damaged suspension. will bring this guy back up to the intersection where it will be more useful as a fuel swap. Stop squiggling around everywhere. Put him where we can get at him without having to turn down. So let's put him sort of a bit in the way there. That way we'll be able to refuel from it whenever we're going past. It does kind of make my service spare parts pile a little bit harder to get to. Now don't you just sort out weird ways of falling over, you guys. I'm going to get that one that's sort of a bit on top. I was worried that he might jump right off. Okay, now where are we going? We are going... Oh, we're going there. Okay. Now we're going to get up to there. Pretty much straight up and then probably along there, I reckon. We haven't quite... we haven't got as much time as we would like, but it's okay. Right, so how do I get to there? Get to there by going up this path here. So let's do this. I'm going to go here. Up here. Something like that. But we don't have very long left to go. It's a pity. It would be really nice to get this done. This is very Voron type of terrain. Yep. Get off that rock. Get your foot in, you'll be fine. Right, go back and do that again. Can we go up there? Yeah, we can go up there. It's not going to catch on anything. Wow. Okay. We just did major damage to everything coming up there. Oh, and we're going to lose fuel. Can't be helped. We are done. Haha. There you go. We did something. The panels are up. Yeah, look at that. All right, so we're going to stop there though. But before I do, I'm going to switch trucks. Because otherwise it's just going to keep chucking fuel out. So we'll stop there. So that's it for today. We ended up getting a fair bit done, but boy, we've paid a pretty high price for it in terms of now fuel as well. But we'll bring the Voron back down tomorrow, empty it into the generator trailer so we don't lose all the fuel. And then going to have to bring something over to sort it out. So I may end up bringing back the little Jansu. So we'll just see what happens anyway. But that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed. We had our one mandatory tip over. We seem to be just tipping over every day at the moment. But other than that, it went fairly well. So we're making some progress. Knocked over 3 tasks, so that was good. But anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.